I'm Andrew, and this is my wife Emma. I'm a GP. Emma is a wonderful practice manager for a short care family practice.
Hello. We work as a husband and wife team, which might seem a little bit daunting, and maybe you've been advised to stay away from this kind of thing. But we make it work, and we challenge each other, and we learn from each other's mistakes. And how come we ended up here? Well, because we wanted to make a better life for our family, and we wanted to make sure that Andrew could practice the best possible way, because he does have a heart for his patients and finds fulfillment, don't you?
Absolutely. Love helping people. I love discerning, so I like good puzzles and thinking through things and having to apply my critical analysis to the job, and certainly that fulfills our role here in a small country town of Agnes Water.
GP, what was the draw for you becoming a GP in the first place?
Yeah, I do remember. Emma was the encouragement for me to go to medical school. And at that stage, I do remember saying specifically, right, I will go to medical school, I will do medical school, but you will never see me doing obstetrics gynecology or GP. And then here we are on the other side of medical school, starting to go down women's health, doing my diploma of obstetrics, and then shuffling across the GP. So I'm not very good at future telling. However, the driving force there was working in hospitals. And they have their places, but I got really frustrated with seeing a lot of people come in with conditions that certainly should have been managed better, could have been managed better, and could have saved both the family who are in the hospitals, having to look after their loved ones, could have helped them and prevented a lot of admissions, and certainly also prevented a lot of disease and I guess declining health. And so I was very keen on getting back upstream to where the real magic happens, which is, helping people live a healthy lifestyle, make wise choices around that, and also identify decline sooner, so we don't have to burden not just the burden of going to hospital, but all the extracurricular burdens there of the family members looking after kids while mum's in hospital, all that sort of stuff, which you deep down knew that this all could have been prevented with earlier detection and better management. And so that was what actually drove me into GP. I started questioning, the hospital structure, not the hospital work. Obviously they do very important work and they're very good at it, but just the way that the societies runs and puts all the pressure on the hospital, when really we all know without a doubt, if you're working in the GP sector, you've seen this firsthand, the best place to apply and to get the most leverage on people's health is in primary care services, and that's what got me into a place that I once said I'll never work. Mm-hmm. So story of my life, my expectations are always shifting, so that's good to know.
So maybe this should be a good way to lead into your other predictions when it comes to the game of life.
Game of life? Oh, yeah. So lost. I don't get that segue.
Well, when it comes to what you were never going to do.
Yes. It's just the nature of business. Now, I was never going to finish high school. I was never going to have a girlfriend, never going to get a car. I was always going to be a motorbike, never going to get married for certain, and certainly never not going to have any children. And here we are, happily married, 7 kids, a couple of degrees, and working as a doctor in Agnes Water. So, yeah, again, probably I'm not the person to speak to when it comes to predicting one's future. However, certainly when it comes to pivoting and shifting with unexpected turn of events, I think I've got a fair few runs on the board there. So certainly happy to give some advice from a well-meaning but often fraught director of plans.
Oh dear.